Hey, everybody.
How's my makeup?
Your makeup is great, man. You are one sexy beast. All right. You might need to touch up the lipstick a little bit, but it's all
Uh-huh.
good. Hey guys, I'm here with Brian Carmen from We Are Resolute. Brian, thanks for being on the show, bro.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely, man. And I interviewed you guys a while back, when you guys were putting out your first album, Shine the Light, which is right up on the wall behind you. Yep, and right there too. See, man, you are prepared, bro. Look at that. Look at that.
I thought about it ahead of time.
You did. You
Still
did.
available at roxxrecords.com.
Roxxrecords.com. That's where you can pick that up. How many tracks is on there?
10.
10. And
I got to do a plug for the guy that does our vocals. Make sure you pick this up. It's good.
Bride, Here Is Your God.
Yep.
Yep. That's a good album, actually. Really good.
Yep.
Yeah, We Are Resolute, Dale Thompson, guys. You guys know him from Bride, like Brian said. Dale, he did all the vocals on your guys' debut album, Shine the Light. Yep. And he is going to be doing all the vocals again on most of them, some of them?
9 of them. Nope, 8 of them.
8 songs. Okay, 8 songs.
Because my daughter, Lydia Carmen, is not only doing keyboards, all the keyboards you'll hear from my daughter, so we can talk about that later. And she's going to be doing a song called Who I Am. And she's actually doing a duet with the lead vocalist, Benjamin Birdsong, from the band The Birdsongs. And it's really beautiful. So we'll talk about that one later.
Oh, yeah.
And then the other one is going to be a song called Light of Day. And Chaz Bond from Biogenesis just sent us the final vocals. So John is over at his house doing all the pre-mix and stuff to send over to a very well-known bassist called Tracy Ferry, who's currently under contract with Boston. And he's played with Stryper, Sonic Flood, White Cross. So people have heard of him. And, dude, he's a really nice guy. I've talked to him on the phone 3 times, just really down to earth.
Right on.
And he's one of my favorite bass players. So.
Okay. No bias there, right?
No.
Right on, man. So now your first album, Shine the Light, you guys had kind of like an 80s style kind of heavy metal sound in a sense.
Okay.
A little bit of
rock.
What's that?
Kind of like we've been being told that we're melodic rock.
Yeah, I would say that. Yeah.
Yeah, what do you want?
Well, we're canvassing the neighborhood to see if there's any interest in starting a Bible study.
No, I'm mad at God.
production.
Yeah.
So, are you guys taking that same approach on the new album? You guys are working on a new album, and it's on your shirt there.
Only human.
Only human. And did you guys take the same musical approach on this album, or did you guys change it up a little bit, go a little heavier, softer? What'd you do? It's a hip hop album, Dave. What?
Yeah, we're doing rap now with accordions. Just kidding. I think we stay true to the first album, but
Okay.
in this one we're doubling all the guitars.
Make it
So-
thicker.
Yeah, on my daughter's song, we put acoustic in the left rhythm, acoustic right rhythm, two different plays, not just copy and paste. So it has a little difference to them.
Ah,
Then on accident, I was trying to do a acoustic solo.
hmm
John recorded it. I said, nope, I don't like it. Let me get my electric. So I pulled out my baby that I got.
the Jackson.
It was only about $500, but it's the Jackson, and it's got the Floyd Rose. So I can hit this whammy bar or whatever you want to call it. It's and it stays in tune pretty good.
Not too many people use the whammy bar anymore. I
do.
I think they kind of make up with it with the pinch harmonics.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't care. I love it. When I just want to get a little extra sound, just tap that thing.
Oh yeah.
I'm not the greatest guitar player in the world, but I think after listening to the stuff I do, I think I'm a pocket player. I can do what I want to do for each song.
You make it work.
Yeah, I think so. It's really fun. But anyway, so with the panning, the left and right, and then we had the acoustic. John kept it. So he put it in and goes, Brian, listen. And I thought I was just going to hear the electric soloing part. He put the electric solo in the right and the acoustic solo in the left. And whatever I did on accident, God knew what was going on because it sounds amazing. Holy cow. So
I'm trying to picture how that would sound, man. Acoustic and electric both playing the same thing. Wow.
Well, on the no, it's not the exact same thing. That was the cool thing about it. I had
Okay.
done something just enough different that it fit like the harmonies.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
God was definitely in control of that because we
Yeah.
didn't sit down and plan that. That was pretty awesome. And I had some kind of a effect on my pedal too that made like an echo for the guitar. So I wasn't really whamming on it. I was just kind of hitting a note, hitting a whammy. You know what I mean? And it's really like a really cool background sound.
So
I can't
kind of
wait-
like a very slight delay, maybe.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Right
Yep.
on.
So it's stuff like that. We've been doing. Dale told us we got to step it up on the next album, which is obvious because you get everybody's attention with the first one. Hopefully.
Well, and as you go, you want to outdo yourself on every
Yep.
album. You want to outdo what you did previously, get better,
Right.
better as you progress. Yeah.
Well, especially when you go from your first one to your second one,
Right.
because you're learning stuff. You know what I mean? And the first one took like 4.5 years.
Yeah.
Two different people doing the mixes on it. We used different equipment throughout the years trying to get this thing together.
Yeah.
And amazingly enough, it doesn't sound like it was all that mix up. It sounds like a perfectly well-oiled machine, as far as I know, from what I know, what it took to get that, to get there. Man, what a journey.
Oh yeah, absolutely, man. And that's what's makes these things unique. Because a lot of bands, when they put their first album out, in most cases they're still trying to find their sound, their niche.
Right.
Yep. Yeah. And some bands, they find it ahead of time. They're like, okay, this is what we're gonna do. This is
Yep.
But I think that's really cool that you guys are stepping it up and whatnot. Now, how soon do you think that this next album will be out? And do you have anything ready? I mean, you're going to be releasing a single soon or anything?
Right now, where we're at, we
Mhm.
have 3 songs, I think, that John will finish doing drums. John's doing 2 more, and then my nephew, Kyle Rasmussen, the one that'll be in that video of that song with me playing acoustic and my daughter singing, he's going to be doing the drums. So the 11th, December 11th, we're planning on getting all 3 of those songs drummed, and then everything has to get a premix and then sent to Tracy to do
Okay.
bass.
Okay.
Only 9 songs for bass though, because on my daughter's song, "Who I Am," the bassist is actually actor producer James E. Blackburn, and he's a good friend of mine. He
Oh,
was in
okay.
the he worked with Johnny Depp in the Lone Ranger movie.
I never saw that. I heard it
Okay.
sucked. I heard it sucked, so I never watched it.
310. Have you watched 310 to Yuma?
Oh gosh, yes, yes,
He
I
was
have.
he was in that too. So he worked
Okay,
with those Christian Bale and the other guy. I can't remember his name, but we don't want to do airtime on that. But he's a pretty cool guy, and he's in the acting association. He makes movies and produces movies, and he's a really, really cool guy.
right on.
I met him on a Facebook chat, and people were arguing and debating, and he and I agreed, so we started chatting, became friends.
Oh, right
So,
on. Very cool.
and he's a war fan for life, he said.
Oh, very good, very good.
Yep.
Awesome. So, I've heard you sing, and I've told you before that you need to sing. I know you like to sing for fun, but you're like, for We Are Resolute, man. I don't want to sing. I think seriously, this is a request coming from me. Okay, on album three,
Uh-huh.
I want to hear you, Brian Carmen, do vocals
Sing a solo.
on at least one song. Cause dude, you
Okay,
you can sing. I've heard you sing, and you sing good.
but I'll tell you, it'll be more of an acoustic type song, like
Ah,
a ballad, because that's where my voice feels most
okay.
comfortable.
All right. All right.
I can't do with rock songs. I try. Look, every recording that we do, we need voice on the recording, right?
Well, yeah.
Think about this. For 5 years now, I've had to do all the vocals pre-Dale Thompson.
Okay.
I have improved. So what you're hearing is that's actual practice time singing. Because we don't, if I don't put my voice there, we don't know where we're at in the song, and we'll put a guitar solo where it's not supposed to go.
Oh, I got you. Okay.
So I do my best, and I think I've been training. Like at church, I'll make sure when we're singing the hymns or whatever, I'm breathing from where I'm supposed to breathe and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, so I've been practicing,
Okay.
and I can hold a note. I mean, I'm in key and stuff. So
There you
and
go.
I actually do like some of my songs. Like the song I have on video on YouTube is called "The Master Plan."
Okay.
It's a good song. You can see my guitar in the background on the big TV, and I'm singing with it, looking at a piece of paper.
Oh, wow. Very cool.
Yep.
Right on.
So I will consider that at least one song.
Okay.
That'll
Okay.
save us $150. Joking, Dale. Joking, Dale.
No, he's not. uh, right on, man. Uh, so obviously, it'll be sometime early this next year for the first
Yep.
first single for the new album, and probably what do you think? Maybe by spring that Only Human will be out.
Man, I hope before that, but we'll
Yeah.
see. I mean, we lost like 3 months because of COVID. I got sick for 3.5 weeks. John got sick, and then restrictions, and then family life and work and all that stuff. So,
Right. Right.
and Bill
Uh,
from Roxx Records understands. I mean, we've been trying to go at it what we can. The only time we can get together to record is every other Saturday because of family stuff.
oh yeah. Yeah. Absolutely, man. You got to do what you can do when you can do it, kind of deal.
Oh yeah. Yep.
So, obviously, you guys really can't do like gigs with
Right.
with Dale living in the Netherlands, and
New Zealand.
or New Zealand. Oh man,
Yep.
I get those two mixed up. I do.
You said in another interview too. That's why I laughed. It's cool.
I did, didn't I? Yeah. Oh well. Oh well. He's not in America. That's the important
No.
thing. No.
Yep.
And you and John are in Michigan.
Yep.
Yep. And
Holland, Michigan.
so where do you what I'd like to ask is where do you draw inspiration, from as far as lyrical content, themes, messages in your music? Cuz you write all the lyrics, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
John's helped me a couple times with lyrics where I was stuck, and he's like, "What about this?" I'm like, "Wow, that was genius." So he's a pretty quiet guy. So when he speaks up, I'll listen to him. But
He's camera shy, that's why he's not here, right?
yep, that's the truth. He's done a couple, but he just doesn't feel comfortable doing it, and I got a blabbermouth. So, my main inspiration is scripture. And then alongside scripture is life experience.
Yeah.
And I won't go into detail in the interview, but if you see my Facebook post, there's something seriously going on in my life, and my wife's sick, and then I'm being blamed for something I didn't do, and that's all I'll say. You will see that in the lyrics, especially in the waves, running out of time, and only human. You know, with only human, that was supposed to be the title track, which it is. But I was like, when I first knew we were going to do another album, we planned on a second album anyway, but it was like when we were ready to go, I always get the first things that come to my mind, what's the theme going to be, stuff like that. And Only Human popped in. Now, we think it's an accident or it just happened, but God was planning this the whole time. I mean, why Only Human, right? Well, I tried for months to come up with lyrics. I had like 5 or 6 attempts. Nothing was like, that's hitting me. Then this thing that's happening in my life happened,
Mm-hmm.
and all I can say is God gave me a song. So when you guys hear this album, this isn't just some guy trying to make money, because we're not making money, we're losing money. But this is all about the gospel and real life things. And Only Human, I couldn't have dreamed how good this song turned out. The vocals that Dale did to my lyrics, and he added some whoa-whoas and all this kind of stuff that I didn't intend. Holy cow, dude. So you guys, when you listen to our music. If you want to know the heart of We Are Resolute, War, listen to the lyrics, not just the music, and you'll see. We're not just a couple of guys thinking we're going to make money and we think we're rock stars. That's funny. It is such a blessing that God has even allowed me to learn how to play guitar, because I didn't pick up guitar until I was 35, and I'll be 56 in January. But Dale put a little post up like the other interview we said, vocalist for hire. Just steamrolled after that. I mean, I was just chatting with Dale, and he said, "Hey, if that other bass thing doesn't work out," Tracy Ferry said, I go, "What?" Yeah, Tracy Ferry said he'd be willing to talk to you, and I'm like, "No way." I shot that other one out the window, and I'm like on the phone. So, are you
Gee,
kidding me?
decisions,
Yeah. Should I? God's definitely in this project.
Yeah.
Dale told me in a message, and this encouragement I really, really needed. And I don't know if Dale planned on encouraging me, but he said that there's some certain projects that he's stopped, that he's done like 3 albums with each one or something. But he said, but honestly, I can't quit yours. Because I asked him, "You're going to be retiring soon, right?" And he said, "Yeah, retiring from some of them."
Right.
He goes, "But I just can't quit. How do you say it? I can't quit your project." He said that my writing is so melodic. He said it was like Ozzy Osbourne's melodies that are just outstanding. I'm like, holy crap.
Wow.
I'm just some dude, And I know Dale's just a dude too, but he's a known dude. To me, it's different. We always joke
Again,
around with,
everybody, this is Brian Carmen. See, there, now you're known.
all right. We always said if we wrote a song, hey, that sounds like a real band.
Oh, there you
You know what I mean?
right. But
So it's just, yeah.
wow, that's amazing, man. And yeah, the music. You definitely you want to draw people in and stuff, and
Yep.
I commend bands. I know bands. They need to make money, and especially bands that tour and things like that.
Yeah.
They
Yep.
gotta be able to recoup all their costs.
Right.
But I have lots of respect for bands that are like, hey, you know what, making money and all that, that's great and whatnot, but that's not why we do what we do. We're not
Right.
looking for fame. We're not looking for fortune. We just want to get God's word out there. We want to, use our music as a tool to bring people to Christ. That's what we're about.
Yeah.
And I have tons of respect for bands that are like that.
Here's an example of what you're talking about. I don't know if you know Robert Scott. He's one of our fans now. He's all through the social media for metal and rock for Christian.
Yeah, I think I know the name. I do know the
Okay.
name. Yeah.
Well, he found us and messaged me, and one thing led to another, and then his dad was dying, right?
Okay.
And so I sent a few of our new songs that aren't even complete to him, and Kingdom of Heaven off the first one. And I said, here, play this to your dad. Maybe it'll be an encouragement to him, you know? Well, they got the family around his bed and they played the music, and he said that they were all blessed. And then he said, after his dad died, he said, thank you for sending the music. Can I read the lyrics to your song Heaven at my dad's funeral? And I was like, yeah, by all means, please do. Because the song was actually a poem that my wife wrote about her mom. And because she died of Alzheimer's. And she wrote this really beautiful poem, but let's say it was this long, right?
Right.
I'm like, that's got to be a song. So I shrunk it down, kept the context, and Heaven became a song. And Troy Thompson does the cello on it.
Oh, nice.
Oh, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful ballad.
Yeah, he's a very talented musician, man. I mean, I've seen some of the videos that he's done with Dale of various different songs and stuff. And I'm sitting there and I'm seeing, this dude playing all these different instruments. And I'm just like, wow. And yeah,
Yep.
I've seen him play like violin and cello and piano,
Piano,
and guitar
guitar,
and everything. Yeah. And it's just like,
banjo.
the what? Oh,
Banjo.
banjo. Ding, 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 ding,
I did, I did find out though from Dale Thompson himself that Troy cannot play the harp.
Oh, well, that one, man.
Let's go, Troy.
I know. How many harp players do you see nowadays? I mean, wow.
And on lead harp. Woo.
It reminds me. Somebody years ago. Do you remember those two guys? They're called the Two Cellos. That's the name of the band.
Yes.
Oh my gosh!
Is it AC/DC?
Yeah, they played the hard rock and stuff, and I remember seeing them just going nuts, man. And I like the video they did for it. They were dressed up in like 18th century, garb and everything.
In a huge auditorium.
Yeah. And then they busted out with playing Thunderstruck, and I was just like, I was like, oh my gosh! And then somebody sent me another one where they did Nirvana's "It Smells Like Teen Spirit." They did that one.
Okay.
And I was just like,
yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah, I was like, wow, that's really cool. And then somebody had turned me on to Apocalyptica.
Okay.
I don't know if you ever heard of those guys, but I've
heard the name, but I haven't heard the music.
It's all instrumental, and it's like violins, and it's
Okay.
the what do they call that? The wind instruments.
Yep.
Yeah. Stuff like that. So anyway,
Yeah.
little
of
off
talent out
topic.
there.
But
No, that's okay.
but yeah, so how many tracks do you plan on having on Only Human? 10. Okay.
10.
All right. So full
There
length.
might be a guitar solo in between a song, maybe. We're thinking about that.
This song
if
fades
time.
out and they hear and then another song comes in,
Uh-huh.
Right on.
Yep.
And now you'll see the chair next to Brian. Bing! This person magically appeared. An additional member, I guess you could say, for We Are Resolute, Lydia Carmen, Brian's daughter. Lydia, thanks for being on the show. It's good to have you here.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Welcome. So, what do you think about doing music with your dad? That's got to be pretty cool, right?
Yeah, it is.
Awesome.
Good answer.
So, I hear, that you're very good at singing and you play piano. Is that correct?
Yeah, a lot of people tell me that I'm good at singing. I actually think I am good at singing. Pretty good for the most part. And I enjoy piano. I enjoy making little tunes sometimes. Like, I'm playing the piano, right? And then I'm just like, ooh, that sounds cool. Like, I do a move like do-do-do. And it's like, wow, I really did that. That sounds really cool. So
Awesome. Well, one of these days, you'll have to just bust out like some Bohemian Rhapsody or something. I'd like to hear your dad get a really high pitched voice and go Galileo.
that would be cool. Not gonna lie.
This is the song that she'll be singing with Benjamin Birdsong from the band The Birdsongs. They're siblings.
Mm-hmm.
It's called Who I Am.
And who wrote the lyrics for that one? You did? Okay.
I wrote it based on some of her experiences with feeling peer pressure or not having friends and stuff. And
Yeah.
it says, I see you smile and I wonder what you're thinking of me. If I say hello, you'll answer, but what will you say? I can't worry about it. I just got to be me. What you think doesn't matter. It is Jesus who matters to me. This is who I am, living in the Master's hand. This is who I am, cannot pretend. This is who I am. This is who I am. So those are the first parts of the lyrics.
Yeah. It's really easy to sing them too.
Awesome. Well, if you guys are cool with it, I'd like to hear it. And you guys gonna perform maybe a little acoustic number here for us?
Yep, it's from a video from Thanksgiving, and it'll have me on acoustic guitar, Lydia singing, and my nephew Kenneth Rasmussen on the little beatbox.
Yep.
All right, let's go. This is who I am. 1,
By Lydia
2,
Carmen.
3, 4. So I just picked that one up not too long ago, and so it sounds pretty cool.
Oh, see, you said beatbox, and I was instantly thinking,
Yeah, I know. I don't know
you
what
know.
to call these things. So if anybody knows what they are, put it in the
Uh,
comments.
there is a name for those things, man.
I know.
Oh man, you know what? And my mind's a blank
Yeah,
on it. Yeah,
yeah.
it'll come to me
But they
later
saw
on.
it now, so they
Yeah.
can put it in the comments.
Oh yeah.
So on the first album, the only song we used keyboard on was "Your Enemy," and I did that.
Okay.
I can't play keyboard. We just had to put the chord changes drawn with the marker that you put on a dry eraser board. And we had to put them on those keys, and I had to hit them at the right time, just like one finger here. But it fit the song, right?
Hey, you know what? There you go. And
But
I bet if you hadn't just said that, nobody would have even known.
nope. But it's cool of the process, you know what I mean?
Right.
But now we've got this keyboard player here. She's got like 4.5 years of piano experience. And I think it's 3 days later, You Love Me, and Fear. Fear is another song. That one right there is right from the trials and stuff I'm going through.
Right.
Oh my word. If you're out there right now and you're going through some kind of temptations and trials that are like overwhelming you, this song about fear, listen to the lyrics and let the music move you because God's working through that song. But what do you think about the keyboard stuff on those few songs? 3 days later and You Love Me.
I think I sound pretty dope on the most part. I sound
Word.
pretty
Very cool. Now, yeah, there you go. There you go. Now,
That's a little bit
Dad, don't be a
That's
dork, Dad.
Don't be such a dork. It's not like 99.
Well, he's gonna do bloopers and stuff too. So
Okay. This is
Yeah.
definitely
So, I gotta ask you, Lydia.
Yeah.
Now, do you write your own songs, like your own lyrics, your own musical pieces?
No, but I do make up some of the piano sometimes.
Very
but
cool.
I don't songwrite yet. I might in the future, but I don't write the songs as of now. He does it.
we have a project that we're gonna slowly work on, and it's her full name is Lydia Grace Carmen, so we're gonna go with Lydia Grace as kind of a stage name thing.
Oh, that sounds cool. Yeah, that sounds cool.
Lydia Grace.
I thought you said it was great.
That's catchy, actually.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we like it. And I'm planning on a 6-song like EP, and Who I Am, which is going to be released professionally on Roxx Records on our album, is actually going to be her song that we're going to put on her album also. But I wanted to get her started and get a single, and so it made perfect sense to at least put it on here because we have a lot of guest musicians on here. We have Chaz Bond from Biogenesis doing a song called Light of Day, which was a song I wrote many years ago with Otherwise Broken.
Okay.
And then Chaz sounds pretty good on it, dude. It's going to be good.
Yeah, he's a great vocalist, man.
This
Absolutely.
piano player, I'm watching her do her thing, and on I think it's You Love Me, which is like a super ballad. This song is gonna. I've cried listening to this song, and I wrote it. She does these really cool things at the keyboard. It's just really good, really, really good. I'm proud of her.
Awesome. Very, very cool.
I really like where this band thing is going, and I might become a singer in the near future. Possibly famous.
Hey,
not-
you never know. You never
You
know.
never
Right,
know.
you never know. I mean,
Right
it'd
on.
be cool.
And because you're, you don't mind me asking, how old are you?
I'm 15. I just
15?
turned 15 in October.
Oh, well, happy belated birthday.
So she was only
Thank you.
14 during the recording of this album that we're working on.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you still got a long way to go. You got your whole life ahead of you. Absolutely.
Hey, here's a cool tidbit. when Bill from Roxx Records sent us our
Contract.
thank you, sent us the contract. I told Bill, I messaged him and said, "Hey, I'm going to print up one for Lydia just to sign for fun." And the little dots were bumping up and down. And it finally got the answer. And he goes, "Why don't you just print one up, have her sign it, and send it to me?" So she's actually a signed artist.
Very good.
Very
That's
cool.
awesome. That is cool.
Yep.
That is very cool. That's cool that he would think to do that, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, she's basically in training right now through our music. And so if we can just slowly get her project done, it would be cool to have a release and maybe have, if Bill likes it, maybe he'd sign her for that. So I don't know.
Yeah, that would be cool because like you said, her helping through the process on this album, she's
Yep.
learning the process and she's learning
Yep.
the ins and outs of it as you
Exactly.
as you go along. Yeah. So that's really good, and she gets that experience, and you guys get the experience too, because like you said, you guys are trying to step it up a bit on this new album as opposed to your
Right.
first album, and then I'm sure when you guys get around to writing your third album, you're gonna step it up even more, and like we
Hope
were
so.
like we were saying earlier, each album
Yep.
you want to progress and get better and better.
No pressure.
Yeah, no pressure. You gotta
Well,
outdo yourself.
some people are critics of Dale Thompson and Troy Thompson for changing their style from time to time. I don't see an issue with that because the artist should have the freedom to do what they want to do. I
That
mean,
is
you want to
true.
make your fans happy too if you want to make sales, but so I think what our plan would be is to stay true to who we are lyrically, biblically, and all that, and then maybe change things a little bit here and there. But my style is a little bit in a box. I'm just a like 80s metal hard rock guy. I mean, I ventured out. I like a little Skillet and Cutlass and sometimes Switchfoot, but Thousand Foot Crutch is really good too.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I like some of their older stuff. Yeah,
Yep.
and same thing.
Welcome to the
Same thing with Cutlass. I like their older stuff because they were a little more heavier when they first started. Yeah,
And Cutlass has gone to the worship side, which is okay, but like I said, artist interpretation, but it's not for me.
Yeah.
I
yeah.
worship heavier.
Yeah, you should listen to us in the car on the way to church. He plays it blasting loud.
Right on.
What?
How about this, Brian? What's your musical influences? What got you to say, I want to pick up a guitar, learn to play?
Oh man, when I was little, we always did air guitar, like in the shower or whatever.
Oh well,
And
yeah.
then we dressed up like Kiss. We got the Kiss makeup thing for Halloween. I mean, we went all out. We had platform shoes made out of 2x4s that were cut with a spray painted. I was Ace Frehley. So, musical background for non-Christian would be Aerosmith, Led Zeppelin, Kiss, Van Halen, Bob Seger.
Oh yeah.
Bob Seger he's got a really good voice and good sound.
Oh yeah. Totally.
Foghat, CCR.
Wow.
Well, that stuff. We used to have an ice cream man that came to our neighborhood, and we heard you would hear Black Sabbath coming really loud, and we're like, "Mom, give us some money." Why? Ice cream man's coming. You look like Jesus with the beads and the beard and the.
Now that's funny, man, because instead of the ice cream truck coming through the neighborhood,
Ding, ding, ling,
you know,
ling, ling.
and it coming through, and you hear him down the street, finish with my woman, cause she like, hey, the ice cream man's here, Mom, throw out the money,
That's how it was. It was pretty awesome.
Very cool,
Hey,
man.
dude, you want ice cream? And then for Christian,
Mhm.
my first band I ever saw or listened to was Petra.
Oh yeah. Hmm.
I saw them on the Beyond Belief tour in the Welsh Auditorium here in Grand Rapids.
That was my
North of-
introduction to Petra. Was that album?
Nice.
Yeah.
See, we're brothers from another mother.
Yeah. There you go. Brothers from
And
other
then-
mothers.
And then, of course, Striper, Bloodgood, Guardian, White Cross, and then other ones like Christovox.
Hmm.
So, those kind of influences.
Very good. Well, guys, We Are Resolute, and their debut album, full-length album, Shine the Light. And Brian's going to show you here. Boom. There you go. Show us the back. Oh, yeah, look at that. Isn't that awesome? And
That's actually a tunnel at a park here in Holland called Tunnel Park.
yeah. And I kind of put that cover together for you there. I remember doing
Yep.
that, yeah. I still think Scott did way better than me, obviously, because he's a pro, man. But
Actually, there wasn't much to do because you did the font,
yeah,
and then the picture was these two pictures, and then the others inside were friends from a church I used to go to, and that's their daughter. And these
Oh,
are just famous pictures, and I'm looking at them going, "Holy cow, that's got to be an album cover." So I had to wait what was it, 36 and a half minutes for her to answer because they're separated and it's their daughter. You want to make sure you have the permission from both parents, you know.
Right.
And I actually took this picture. It was big enough so I could slide it over so you could put the tracks here and her still inside the tunnel. I mean, this looks like it was a photo shoot, but it wasn't.
Yeah, that's a trip, dude.
That's unreal.
Yeah.
I had to have it.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's a great picture.
Yeah.
So and tell everybody, where can they get that?
You can get that at roxxrecords.com, and I think it's still on Amazon. So
And
pretty
where
much, yeah.
and where can people go to get We Are Resolute merch?
Oh, that's christianbandshirts.com.
Awesome.
And so this one will be a better design, and it'll be on that site too to get. And then I don't know if I showed people the back. So is it straight?
Yep.
Yeah, we can see it.
Okay.
Yep. Cool.
And then like that poster in the background too.
Yep. And so people can connect with you guys also on Facebook. You have a YouTube channel, and you guys anywhere else on social media?
We go through DistroKid, so we're on most streaming sites like Apple Music, iTunes, Rhapsody, Deezer, and Spotify.
Right on. There you go, guys. Awesome. We Are Resolute. We got Brian Carmen and Lydia Carmen, and thank you both very much for being on the show. I greatly appreciate it. And,
It was good being here.
Absolutely. God bless you guys, and God bless your efforts, everything you do, and we look forward to the new album coming out, Only Human. Show us that shirt again one more time, the front cover there, bud. So
And that is my daughter.
there you go. Awesome. Very cool. All right, guys. Well, thanks for being on the show, and God bless you guys, and you guys take care.